Okay, so today we're going to learn how to divide decimals. So the first thing that you need to do when you're dividing decimals is that you see this guy outside. So we're going to draw an arrow. These are just notes for now. The one outside has to be a whole number. Units. El número de afuera tiene que ser un entero, no puede ser un decimal, no pueden ser pedazos, tiene que ser un entero. So ahorita él no es un entero, es 0.34, so no es entero. So va a tener que hacer unos cambios antes de poder dividir. So since he's not a whole, I'm going to rewrite them again so I can show you now the steps. These are just notes and then I'm going to show you what to do at home. I will not make you divide, no lo voy a hacer dividir, nomás van a hacerme lo que le voy a pedir ahorita aquí. Okay, so if the one outside is not a whole, I will have to make them a whole. Si el de afuera no es un entero, lo voy a hacer un entero. ¿Cómo lo haces un entero? Vamos a mover el decimal 1. Si lo mueves 1, va a ser 3.4. If I move it once, it's going to be 3.4. So no es entero todavía. So lo va a tener que mover otra vez. Ahora sí es un entero. Now he's a whole, so he'll be 34 wholes. I'm done with the outside. Okay? So again, what I did, basically right now, this guy just moved them 1, 2. Why 2? So it can become 34 wholes. Questions? Okay? Now, what you do to the outside, you have to do to the inside. Es como álgebra. So lo que yo hago afuera, lo tengo que hacer adentro. So voy a irme para adentro ahora y hacerle 1, 2. The decimal is here. Put it already on the top also. And you see that hueco right there? I need to put what? What do you think I need to put here? 0. No lo puedo dejar nomás así vacío. Tengo que poner algo allí. So my new problem is 120 divided by 34. Y ya que está así, ya estamos como normal. We're back to normal. We're going to be able to divide. But today for homework, you don't have to divide. You're just going to do this for me, and that's it. You're going to stop. That's it. Fácil. So right there, you're going to stop. You're done. Okay? I just want to know that you know how to rewrite it. Because we should know how to divide. Divide, you know, one at a time. Remember? Debemos saber cómo dividir. No quiero saber si sabes dividir. Quiero saber si sabes cómo escribirlo de nuevo. Sí, el proceso. So, vamos a hacer otro. Number 2. Vamos a hacer otro para que miren otro ejemplo. 1.2. Let me give you some notes here that I forgot. So, to make them a whole, you need to make it a whole. I need to move the decimal to the right until it is a whole. Ahorita le voy a dar chance ahí esta mugre se sigue. Yeah, let me turn it off. Okay. To make it a whole, I need to move the decimal to the right until it is a whole. So if I move it only once, it's still not a whole, 3.4. If I move it twice, then it's 34 wholes. So you keep on moving the decimal to the right until it becomes a whole. What you do to the outside, you have to do to the inside. So como lo moví 2 veces, lo tengo que mover 2 veces. Si hay huecos, hay que ponerle ceros ahí. Once you're like this, you're ready to go. So number 2 is the next problem. Let's see what you tell me. So esta ya acabamos con esto. Estas son nomás notitas para usted que sepa. Okay. Number 2 says 14.845 divided by 1.2. 14.845 divided by 1.2. Okay? Okay. What's the first thing? Let's check if the one outside is a whole. Is this guy a whole? No. So that's the first thing you should check. If the one outside is a whole. He's not a whole, so guess what? I'm going to have to move him. How many times do I move the decimal? Huh? Okay, she said 2, and you're saying 1. And who's right? 1. I'll tell you why. Porque en mi nota dice, move the decimal until it becomes a whole. Mueve el decimal hasta que se haga un entero. Acá sí lo moví 2 veces. The first one I had to move it twice because I had to go 1, 2 para que se haga entero. Pero aquí nomás voy a tener que moverlo 1 y se va a hacer que entero. 12. So it's not always 2. Puede ser 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It depends until it becomes a whole. That's when we keep on moving it. Okay? So, si no aquí le fuera puesto, you need to move the decimal twice to the right. No le dije eso, dije to the right until hasta que se haga un entero. So, very good, sir. It's only 1, and that's good that you said 2 because most kids think 2, pero nomás es una vez porque nomás necesito moverlo una vez esta vez, una vez nomás, so se va a hacer 12. So this guy, I had to move him twice because he was 0.34. This guy is only 1 because that would make him 12. What you do to the outside, you have to do to the inside. So how many times did you move him? 1, so you better just move him 1. Ponlo allí, súbelo para arriba una vez y escribe el problema nuevo. 148.45. Póngame el decimal arriba, put the decimal on the top. Now we're ready to divide, okay? Now you're ready to divide. Now, do you have to divide at home? No. All I want to know is, can I rewrite the problem so I'm able to divide decimals, okay? I don't have to go divide. Tomorrow, I'm going to give you one that you have to do the whole thing and divide. Today, you don't have to divide. I just want to see the process of you rewriting the problem so you're able to divide decimals, okay? So el proceso es bien fácil. El de afuera, nada más que sea un entero, moviendo el decimal. Questions with that example? So, again, in this example, I had to move them twice. 1, 2. But in this example, I had just to move them once. Because we're going to move until it becomes a what? A whole number. Okay? Example 3. These are just examples. Pero así, eso es lo que van a hacer en la casa. Nomás me lo van a escribir de nuevo. Enseñame cuántas veces te moviste. Escribirlo de nuevo. I want the decimal. Quickly go to the top. Once you move them to the top. If you forget to put the decimal on the top, I'm going to mark them wrong. It's an easy 100, guys. I'm not making you divide. I'm just making you go through the process. Number 3. Number 3, we have 1.21 divided by 8. Okay? How many times do I have to move here?
1.
Very good. Nada. Guess what? The 8 is already a what?
A whole.
A whole. So this one is ready. Get padre. We don't have to do nothing. It's ready to go. So this guy, I just say, okay, it is ready. I'm going to just put that little note for you to know. Porque el de afuera no tiene decimal, ya está listo. So, entonces nomás lo vamos a mover para arriba and we're going to start dividing. Not today, but tomorrow I will make you divide. Okay? Today we're okay. Now the calculator kid, of course, tomorrow is going to be even easier for you because you're just going to punch it in. You're going to go 1.21 divided by 8 and put the answer there. Remember that we only go to the third one. Right? The calculator kid. Us, we have to go divide the whole thing tomorrow. Okay? That's tomorrow. Yes. Questions with the notes? Okay. Now the homework in the back. There's 10 problems. I'm going to do 3, 7 for homework. Why so many? Because they're very easy. You just rewrite. You're not even doing work. You're just rewriting it, setting it up. Okay? Number 1. We have 0.01 on the outside, the divisor, and the dividend is 37.43. First of all, let's check if it's ready. Is it ready?
No.
No. So how many times do you have to move?
2.
2. So I'm going to go 1, 2. That guy just became one whole. Now, some of you are keeping the zeros. You don't need the zeros anymore. Drop them because now it's just one whole. Ya no necesitamos los ceros. Nomás los tumbas ya porque ya se hizo un entero. Now, what you do to one side, you have to do to the. So how many times did you move? 2. So guess what? I'm going to get my decimal and I'm going to go 1, 2. The decimal is at the end now. Ya lo moviste el decimal. So the answer, the product is 3,743 divided by 1. And now I'm ready to divide, but today you don't have to divide, guys. You're done. Okay? Está bien fácil ese para dividir, ¿verdad? Pero mira, 1, 2, pues se hizo un entero. 1, 2, pues se hizo eso. Si se les olvida poner el decimal arriba, se lo va a afectar mal. Why? Because I've seen some of you, you start dividing and then you put the decimal in the wrong place and you change the place values of the digits. Learn to quickly bring the decimal up. Okay? So, rápido cuando haga el cambio, hay que mover el decimal rápido para arriba. Move it up quickly so like that you know, that, okay, here's the place value. It's going to be in the thousands. Okay? Question with number 1? And that will be your answer. So I'm going to go and check it tomorrow. So that's your answer, just that. You don't have to divide. No tienen que dividir. Nomás quiero ver si lo puedes rewrite. That's it. It's an easy 100, guys. Number 2. This is for homework HW. Don't do it now. Do it when you go home. And where are you going to put it? Brinca 2 líneas. 1, 2, para cuando empiezas la respuesta aquí tú. Okay? Questions with number 2? Esa la haces tú solito. No la hagas ahorita. Hazlo en la casa. Okay? You know why I tell kids to go home? Okay. You see that highlighter? What color? Okay, good. Number 3. Right now you see what I did. That. Just wait. Because you probably freaking know what's right now. Number 3. 0.4. That's your divisor, 588.5, that's your dividend. Okay, I'm going to do that one with you. So is that one outside a whole?
No.
No, so how many times do I move him? 1. So now he became, what did he become? A 4 wholes, right? So now he became 4 wholes. What you do to the outside, you do to the inside. So how many times did you move? 1. So guess what? 1 only. So it's 5,885. Put your decimal where you moved it and put it up already. That's all I want you to do for homework. You're going to rewrite it and that's it. It's an easy 100. You don't have to calculate the division. Tomorrow I'll make you calculate that. Question with number 3?
No.
Hey, what color was the highlighter?
Blue.
Okay, that's my point. When it's fresh, you should not forget. I just told you the highlighters, but if I ask you on Wednesday, maybe by Wednesday, I say, hey, what highlighter did I put the color? Some of you that were focused and listening, you'll still remember. Say, it's blue. Some of you that are not focused and listening will forget. The purpose of homework, because some of you will say, no, me lo voy a hacer ahorita, está bien fácil. I want to know, can you go through your 9th period, through tutorial, go home, go on the bus, go eat, and then when I open up my homework, am I going to still remember what I learned today? That's the purpose. And if I don't know, then I'm going to go look at my notes, look at the video that I'm recording right now, and reflect and learn it, right? But if you do it now, of course you're going to know what to do because it's fresh. When I give you homework, go home and practice at home, not here. Okay? Number 4. That'll be for homework. Number 4 is for homework. No lo hagan ahorita porque unos quieren hacerlo ya porque está bien fácil. I understand, but I want to see. Can I go home and remember this stuff?
Sure.
Ay, güey, déjame acabar aquí. Se me va a acabar el tiempo. Right now I'm going to get you. Don't. Let me just do this one. I'll get you questions, sir. Don't forget it. Okay. That one I'm not going to do with you because it's the same thing that I just did with number 3. Okay. So if you don't know how to do number 4, you go look at number 3. I just did one exactly the same way. Go look at the video if you're all lost at home. Okay. Number 5. Same thing with number 5. I'm not going to look at it. I'm not going to do it because I just did number 3, which is almost the same thing. Okay? 13.82 divided by 0.3. So that's for homework 2. You have 7 of them.
Sure, I like this. It's possible.
You should be an easy 100, hopefully. Tomorrow when you come in, I'm going to get that paper and grade it. Okay. On this guy, be careful, okay? How many times do you have to move here? 3. And a kid in the other class told me, sir, but we only have 1 inside. You still move it. 1, 2, 3. What are you going to do with those empty spaces?
0.
0. That's it. So even though that we only have 1 space to move, you could actually move 2 more because you're going to add zeros. Right? So don't panic with that one because that one is for homework 2. And you're not calculating nothing, guys. That's why leave a space. Leave like 3 lines. 1, 2, 3, más o menos ahí. Because you're just going to rewrite it for me. You better put the decimal where you placed it and then put it up quickly. Because if you forget to put it up, I'm going to mark it wrong. If you don't show me the loops, the moves that you're making, I'm going to mark it wrong. Okay? Because it's real easy homework. 7. That one I'm going to do with you. Okay. So we have 21 divided by 0.42. Okay? Is that one outside ready?
No.
No. So guess what? I'm going to move them how many times? 2. 1, 2. So the outside becomes 42. We're done with that guy. What you do to the outside, you have to do to the inside. But here's the problem. Do you see any decimals there?
No.
So when you don't see decimals, that there's a number that's just a number by itself, that means that number is already what? A whole. So the decimal, no lo puedes poner donde te dé la gana. You can't say, lo pongo aquí. Lo pongo. No. If it's already a whole, he always goes to the right side, para la derecha. Now let's move it. 1, 2. So my first job was to place the decimal because he didn't have a decimal. And I always place it on the right side. Why on the right side? Look at the place value system on the board. The orange, that's your units. Where's the decimal? On the right side. In case you're wondering, I'm talking about here, guys. These are your holes, the units right here. All these are your holes. So who's on the right side? The decimal. So if it's a number that has no decimal, siempre va a la derecha el decimal. Si no tiene decimal, se lo pones a la derecha. Okay?
Sure,
And then we can move.
Otra.
Go ahead.
¿Por qué no le ponen los 2 0?
Porque no había nada ahí cuando lo moví. 1, 2, no lo puedes dejar ahí sin malo. Hay que ponerle algo.
¿En qué
Yes, ma'am.
una patita?
Okay? So no.
Ya la agarré.
Yeah. Because it was 21, right, mijo? So if I go like this, 1, 2, there's going to be 2 empty spaces there, so I have to put something 0. Okay? Where did the decimal end up? At the end. Does it always end up at the end? No. No siempre. En este caso, pues sí. And that's it. That's all you're going to do at home. You don't have to solve it. You just stop there. You're done with that one. Number 8. This is for homework. That's for homework. Again, how many times are you going to move on this guy? 3. And inside? 3 también, porque no puedes decir 3 aquí, acá 4, no. What you do to one, you have to do to the other. So you're going to rewrite it, that's it. The homework should be pretty easy. Ya el que lo reprueba, pues no sé qué hacer. Watch the video if you're confused. I'm making it already right now. And by the way, some of you are still reading this. This is not read this way. Some of you are reading this like this. 0.29 divided by 1.841. That's wrong. You're supposed to read the one inside first. Se lee primero el de adentro. 1.841 divided by 0.29. No se lee de izquierda a derecho en este caso, se lee de adentro para afuera, porque el de adentro es el de arriba, the numerator, and this is bottom out, the denominator, okay? So no se lee, I hear kids still read this way, 0.29 divided by 1.841. No, that's not right. It's read 1.841 divided by 0.29. Anyway, this is for homework.
Sure. Y como la 8 is 124.
Thousands, that's what it is right now. Uh-huh.
Y luego, cuando la haces solve, no sé, what do you put like on the bottom of it?
Hold on. Let me copy the last one and then I'll let you ask me the question. So I can know what you're talking about. The last one for homework is this guy. How many times do you have to move that one? One. Yeah. Don't forget that once you move, you better put the decimal up also. Because some of you forget to put them up and then you put it on the te da la gana and you get it wrong because of that. And it's not always at the end. It might fall in between. It depends how many times you move. Okay? Tu trabajo no es dividir. Tu trabajo nomás es escribirlo de nuevo. No, mañana vamos a dividir. Questions with the homework. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 questions. You have 3 already done for you, and then you have 3 examples in the front also, in case you're still confused. Okay?
So,